I'm looking at the rock and thinking, you see, it's not flat, right? It's humped on this side. It's got a little bump right here. So the point's going to be somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere either here or...
Yeah, it's going to be in here somewhere, you know, and I want to get that hump out of there. So I'm going to have to work this back a little bit because my center line, you always want your center line to be below, you want your platform to be below center, or you'll end up breaking it. But like with the Ishi stick, let's see what I'm working on here. Let's hit that and look at it. So I kind of want to get off some more of this up in here. So I'm going to sit down here.
Yeah.
Actually, this is even better to have your knees a little bit high.
Yeah, you work on your knee, don't you?
Oh, I'm gonna get a hand pad. I gave one of them away last. I gave one of them away last night to that guy that I met. I was like, "Hey, you ever use one of these?" No. I was like, "I got a whole bunch of them."
We liked it then.
We're gonna be friends.
Yeah, look at that.
This is not elbow either, or elbow either here, you know. And so I get down in there, and what I'm looking for is I want to get this hump out of here, right? And this is not the best example of this, but I'm going to try to set something up here. I like to get that out there, and I'm pushing against my leg and see it flexing. And you give it a flick like that, and I took off a little bit there.
Yeah, a little chip there.
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm not really, really that great at this, so, but I'm going to take this since my center line is high there. I'm going to come back here on some of these little deltas, they call them. I'm going to work that back just a little bit on the side that I'm trying to keep. And now I should get my braider out, but see how I've lowered that edge there? It's down the other way. Let me get my braider real quick. This is a really important process here.
Yeah.
So I want to go across this way.
Keep track of where you are with that.
Well, you want to do it because it beefs up the edge. You know, it beefs up the edge so you're not going to crumble it when you hit it. So I'm trying to come off this way. I've lowered that platform there. I'll get that out there. I like it out there like that. Get it right there. I'm not pushing quite hard enough, but you know, you just start taking it off a little bit at a time. You want the angle to be about, I want to be the same angle. You know, you just keep on taking that off like that. It's called a bifus. You know, you work on both sides. That's what it's called, a bifus. And I could. This Cortex is the hard shit.
Yeah, right down there.
You know, but there I got a nice piece off, and it's starting to, at least from this side, it's starting to kind of come around a little bit. Still wanting to work this side, so you always scrape away from the side you want to work. I really want to get that freaking big tip off of there, but it'll come off in a minute. We'll start back here just to try to throw a good flick. Alright, whoops. It's not the best thing to do when you're drinking, because see, that was a nice flick. See, that went all the way across, almost to the other side. See, it came right from there, and I didn't hardly take any of my width down. My width is still the same, but I thinned that out right there. You know, and that's really what you're after.
That's working the cleavage plane on the stone.
And then you're always keeping that. Now, see, there's another ridge, right? See the ridge? So I'm going to work that ridge next, and there's my platform already built up. You know, and try to shoot that across there, and I didn't get it quite enough, but it did bust there. You know, that'll have to come off from another side. Maybe right here, we'll try to get a good one. See, I got it that time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Shot it all the way across there. So now I'm thinning that out. See how that's not got that bump on there as bad anymore. So it's starting to kind of come around. If I wanted to, you know, what I learned from a guy was don't jump at the first skirt that lifts up on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, just because I got a good ridge somewhere doesn't mean that's where I want to start first. You know, so now I might move around, and sometimes I'll work on 3 of these at a time, because I'll get to a point where I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'll grab another one, and then I'll work another one. You know, that was a nice flick. Look at that.
Nice flick. Yeah,
right across the center right there. Thinned it without losing any width. See? I must be doing good under pressure here with this video or whatever's going on there. So
the pressure is on.
Yeah, so it's
Bureau
always
of Indian Affairs.
Yeah.
It always is important to a braid.
Yeah, so you can really see what you're doing.
And you can see, and it beefs that edge up so you don't crumble it.
Right.
it gives you some meat, you know, to shoot it. You know, I missed it a little bit right there. I kind of wanted to get up into there. A lot of it, you know, when you get in a hurry, you're going to end up busting it. If you get in a big hurry, there's a nice flake came across there.